Okay, so hi everyone. Hello everyone. I'm going to start with the date. Today is Monday, December 6th, 2021. And I'm learning to be a pusher. I'm learning to keep on going no matter what. When I tell you I've been having like technical difficulties with my phone, I I'm gonna keep on finding a way. Thank goodness I had three phones that I can kind of just do business with and do like my YouTube and then my Instagram and then all of the social media things that I do the podcast and all of that because I did not know. And maybe this is something to speak out on too, that there is a such thing of, no matter what, we got to keep on going because see, the enemy wants to keep on trying ways to shut us down. He doesn't want us to use our voices because this is the biggest thing that we have to fight, to go out, to speak life, to actually know that God's glory can come up out of us is our voice, is our voice. And here it is. He thinks he's going to shut it down. I have on my main phone, which I normally do everything, um, has where it's too much storage on it. Even with me deleting it out, um, it still somehow holds on to it and it blocks like how much you use. So it's not allowing me to use the camera portion of it. It says I have 4 minutes worth of camera time. Well, so I have to use my other phone. And I don't mind doing it. I'm going to do it so it doesn't have, yeah, it doesn't matter how it looks. It just matters what is being said out. So, God, I thank you no matter what. I'm going to keep on finding a way to speak it out, to speak you out, to speak over this whole situation. That, God, you are going to clear it up. Where the phones, I will find a way. I'm going to find a way to continue speaking out. This process for me, this is like really good. This process is teaching me to keep on pushing, to keep on going. Like where where are you going to kind of just keep on trusting in God? What are you going my questions of what I did today on the Instagram side of it, it's the truth in everything in it is I'm going to keep on pushing forth in his truth no matter what. I have to do it. I would have loved to share that side with you guys here, but that's the Instagram side of things. And you would have to, I will give it out to you guys, but I will have to um, pray about that first, only because that side is more like the live version of the questions and answers. And that side is more of a, how can I put it? I want people to be honest and open about the question segment. And I do not want where any in any people that's going to follow and be spectators, anyone that's going to come and be the claptrap, anyone that's going to come and not be willing to open up and grow. I don't want that side, and that's my personal Instagram, not my business side of Instagram. I want it to be where people feel comfortable. And I do always speak out on you have to be uncomfortable in growth. However, I'm not going to have where anybody is going to attack anyone. That's not what this purpose is for. It's for growth. And we're not going to have where people feel like, dang, I done opened up and now I have all of this info where people are attacking me and my integrity and my character. And I feel, why did I do this? So for this side, it's going to be just where I'm going to speak out my truth, my journal process. And the Instagram side will be where I have to, if you know me here on YouTube and you personally know me, you can hit me up. And even then, it will be where I have to make sure you're going to be willing to participate in growth of yourself. That everyone that comes on there is participating in their own growth with God. And we just all do it together. So it's like we all are a part of the growth, but individual growth within ourselves, and just being in happy love and bliss with one another and God. So I'm not going to let any technical difficulty stop. I'm not going to let it get in the way by any means. I'm not. I'm going to continue speaking everything out. So, excuse me, guys. I'm going to find a way, and that way is through God. Like, God, I need you to do it. I was starting to get a little bit distracted, and then I was like, nope, nope, that's a distraction. I see it. I'm going to use the other phone. So tonight, I don't even know what the title. Who cares? Other than, I think that probably be what it is. Who cares? But keep on going. Keep on pushing. Man, so today, I was speaking glory and speaking over my home, which I told you we have to continuously do. And one thing I can tell you is the enemy is scared of the blood. I've said it before, but today was I had to laugh with God today because I would I say seen it, but I just knew it. You don't you can't be on holy ground. You can't be on where God is. You can't go there. He cannot go there. So what was happening was when I was pleading, sorry guys, when I was pleading and actually in prayer with him, and I actually have it up because I was actually going into it, and it's oh my goodness, I hope I can find it fast for you guys. Let me see, I should be able to. Yeah, so of course it's Philippians 4. Now I have a little bit of the I read the New Living Translation. Ooh, excuse me. Today, a push through day, tired and all, I'm gonna push through. However, I do not know what Bible version this one is, but I am going to read it out to you guys. Let your gentleness be known to all men. The Lord is at hand. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, which with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. That's a prayer, through prayer and supplication. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I really believe that I am. Supplication. We gotta pray it out. Even if I am saying it wrong, I didn't already spoke it no matter what out my mouth, and God knows my heart. So I've been speaking this over my home, over my life, over my children, even over my children's father, my soon-to-be ex-husband. No matter what, I have to continue speaking this out because I just know everyone attached to me, family, friends, loved ones, everyone attached to me. I am speaking life over us. I am speaking it. I'm asking God to come in and do his will, do everything he needs to do in us, all of us, even you out there, because we are living in some times right now that, like, and it's weird because my overseer has been speaking out on it about the last days of how, when he was younger, they always spoke out on it. Now I'm not that much younger than my overseer, and I will tell you, am young in the way of me just now coming into God the appropriate, proper way. However, by age, no. By spiritual growth, yes, I am growing every day, and I thank God that He has continued growing me. Yes, all. But I am just talking like I am seeing things on the news. I am hearing like stories, and normally I would not want to watch the news because it was just like too much. But now it is very dangerous. It is very something out here. The enemy is trying to get us at all means of how he could try to get us. So he's getting us by trying to get a hold of just, anything. Our minds, our spirits, our souls, anything he wants to kind of get control of. He wants us to go into this fear. He wants us to go into doubt. And we have to just keep on pleading God over our lives, over our families, over our homes. We got to keep on. I don't know much, but I can tell you what I do know. And that is that I'm going to keep on trusting God. God, I was just praying and talking with him today. God, I don't know how to go about doing this, but God, I ask that you equip me with everything you need me to have for you. You speaking to me. You let me know what to do. I am willing to go out there. I am willing to stand out there. I am willing to do all of this, God. But in everything that you're equipping me with, I'm going to stand strong on your word. And your word is for me to just trust in you. And you're teaching me more and more of you every day. So I had to continue just being. We don't have to come with the I know it all. I'm letting God fill me up. I'm letting him come into me. I'm letting him teach me how to go and do his way, do his word, do and be in him. That's a great thing. It was times when I would have ran from what God was doing in me because I felt like I wasn't, smart enough, pretty enough. All the things that the enemy wants to use to kind of trick us into living in the light of God, living in the truth of God. So you really have to be aware of how, the enemy is trying to get a hold of you. He tries to play with your weakness and tell you whatever that weakness is, whether it's the fear, the doubt, the insecurity of whatever, a body image, a love for a loved one or a loss or anything. He tries to play, and that's what he tries to get a hold of you with, to get you to stay in him, to get you to stay in the fact that, maybe I shouldn't be moving. No, you should be moving for God. You should be trusting God. You should be actually embracing more of God into your life and actually wanting to go off of what God says you are and who you are for him and in him. The enemy tries to trick us. He will try to use even our family to get us off of what God has us in and the assignment of God. And we have to be careful of that. We have to be careful of that. Ask God for discernment. Look up discernment. And ask God, please give me discernment. Help me in the way you need me to be. Help me in your ways, God. Help me in your ways. Because the enemy wants to trick us. And it is very true. He will use some of the closest people to us. This never, a time like right now for us to pour more into him. You would have thought that we would have got it years ago. And no, we can't go off of that. We can go off of right now. What can you do today that gets God to say, hey, I've already been here. I just been waiting for you to say, hey, I need you. Go to him. Like I said on the Instagram side, your broken self. Go to him. Go to him exactly how you are. He will get you right. He will transform you and clean you up for him. For you to go in the assignment he needs you to do. Oh, Lord. I'm telling you. This right here, I can't explain it all. Like I put yesterday, no caption. I have no caption on what God is doing. I can't explain it. The only thing I can do is say, God, I know you're doing it. This lets me know truly that it is not about me. It is about him. Okay? That it's about him. And that I have to be making sure that it is all about him, not me. Man, you guys, so I can share some of the Instagram side of what I said. So there's instruction in the harvest. And I want to truly say this harvest season for us is not just a one-time season. We're harvesting going forth. This growth that God is giving in us, he now trusts us with it. He is giving us instructions on what we need to be doing in him and for him. This going forth in our truth, this going forth in his truth is what he needs us to do, because he has now he is now using us to continually go out for him, to bring the people in for him, to bring our loved ones in for him. This is why we are pleading glory over our lives and our family lives and our children and everyone. Because he needs us to go out on the assignment he has us in to bring them in for him, not us. This is where we had to remove, oh, I did it. We didn't do anything but be obedient to God's word and say, hey, I'm going to go out here for you. I don't know how you're going to use me. Read Jeremiah 1. But he's going to make it difficult. He's going to send us in to people who know us and be like, oh, they're, because it's going to be where they're going to be fighting against it. But it's not going to be them fighting against us. It's the principalities and everything. But they are going to submit. They are going to surrender because it's going to be for him. God is going to bring them in. So gear up. Put the armor on, because we are headed into battles that have already been won in God's glory. But we got to go out there. We have to go out there on the assignment that he has for us. He's breaking down the walls. It's going to be times where we're like, God, are you sure? Be sure that he is using you. It's going to be difficult. But you go out there, you oil your horn, your head, and keep on going in him. You keep on pushing in him. And it's going to be difficult at times, but that's where you pray and you plead over your family, your home, your loved ones, your friends, your family, everyone who he has you going out there to be the vessel for him. Remember, we're vessels, and it's going to be some moments where we may be clogged, but he's going to blow. Anyway, he's going to blow through us. So you guys make sure, if I can give you actual scriptures to make sure you continue on reading, I will honestly say it starts with the Lord is my shepherd. So Psalms 23. You're going to be in Philippians 4. You're going to be in John 6:44, John 12:32. You're going to keep on. All of this, all of the Bible will help you. All of it will help you in this fight. All of it will help you. Use his word. His word is the best thing for us. The best thing for us. When the enemy tries to tell us that we're failures, go and look it up about the fight. Go and look it up about God's truth. And you start quoting out everything. When the enemy try to trip you up, nope, I can do all things through Christ. You gotta keep on speaking it out. My overseer just said it yesterday. You gotta keep on speaking God's word over your situation. When the enemy tries to play us and play in our head, we gotta say no. And speak life over the situation. I'm learning. I said it today. God is a loving God. And I said, it hurts to love. It hurts because if he could love me in all of my mess and all of my craziness, God, I'm sorry that I've ever hurt you, because now I am learning a little bit about how it was for him. It hurts to love, and for him to love me when I was out doing some of the craziest things I was ever doing and was doing. Oh God, it helps me know, God, this hurting moment right now where I am trying to love and be the best that I can be for you, but it is hurting me. It is hurting me. It taught me, wow, God, this must have been how you felt, trying to pull me in, trying to rope me in for me to get a better understanding of you. So we got to go out. It's going to hurt. But after the hurt and inside of the hurt, believe me, there's healing in it. There's a purpose for the hurt. We have to go out there and continue in the trust of him. He needs us. He needs us. So we got to keep on walking in his truth, being obedient in the assignment he has for us. Will there be some mistakes, some slips? Yeah. However, we're going to keep on trusting and speaking life into everything, into us. It starts with us. It starts with God. Keep on going forth. Keep on going forth. Keep on. Like my first one was keep on going through. It is through our through that brings people to God. Every bit of what we're going through, people are seeing, they're witnessing it. And no matter what, if they're participating or if they're spectators, it's through the through that God is bringing them to him. Be okay with it. So I love you guys so much. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will be back on with you guys, God willing, tomorrow. I love you. Thank you for sharing, liking, subscribing. And thank you for you being your wonderful, blessed you. Bye now.